This is Melbourne International Airport, and after checking in from my Singapore Airlines flight, I head to the lounges. They are all in the basement, as you can see, walking in here. Quite a number of lounges right here in the basement. I follow the signs and heading down. Let's look for the lounges. Ahead of me, the Qantas Business Lounge on the left and the SilverKris and Amex Lounge on my right. But right now I shall head down one more escalator down because I'm looking for the Air New Zealand Lounge, which is right at the basement. Very interesting. Yes, I'm flying Singapore Airlines, but I can use the Air New Zealand Lounge too, as it's a Star Alliance lounge. In fact, Air New Zealand Lounge is also a Star Alliance Gold Lounge, so if you have Star Alliance Gold status, you can use it too, regardless of class of travel. Inside the lounge, first impression is really sleek and nice. Look at the pink seats and the dark seats. Unfortunately, the barista station was closed. The design of the feel of the lounge is pretty new, pretty nice, and as I head towards the area of the food, before that, along the way, you see the drinks, which I will examine more closely later on. Dining area was really nicely spaced out, uncrowded when I got there, so I put down my stuff and let's check out what food they had. There was a self-service buffet, and this looked like some kind of vanilla dessert and cake, some type of pasta salad, and yes, salads, kind of muffins, and there was cheese as well, cheeses, very interesting. Also some cookies and other stuff here, butter, bread and bun rolls. Alright, so this is the self-service buffet, but hold on, where's the hot food? Oh yes, hot food soups. And this was the main, the beef and the potatoes, and some naan bread. So yeah, and there were vegetables as well. So that's pretty much the food. And the drinks, self-serve as usual, quite a lot to choose from. The drinks displayed on top, as well as all the soda. There were red wines and there were white wines, and there was a pretty interesting selection of beers as well. This is just one Emerson Pilsner, and I'll show you more later on. And I'm seated myself at a dining table very near the buffet area. I'm going to get some food, hot food. Yes, tried the beef cheek and the mashed potato, which was very nice, as well as a little bit of chapati, naan bread, and also tried some of the desserts. Yeah, gonna have a feast before I board the aircraft. Cheeses to make your own cheese plate, cheese board. That's the food staring at me, taking a quick photo and video of it before I tuck in. Basically, I just wanted to try a little bit of everything to get a taste of it. Yes, a very nice lounge, beautiful place to chill and rest before the flight. A closer look at a muffin and a cake, yeah, vanilla. The barista was not available, so I had to get coffee from this very nice coffee machine. Just as well, the coffee machine from here was pretty good too. Got a latte. Let's take a closer look at what other drinks they had, and the typical spirits, self-pours of course. What I found very interesting is you had to squat down, take a look at the fridges below, because there were plenty of interesting like Max beers and rose wine and other different types of brands of beers, Corona Extra, Stella Artois. Pretty wide selection of beers, I must say. I mean, I'm not a big beer drinker myself, but I thought this was pretty cool, so I decided just now to take the Pilsner. This is another type of beer which I'm not familiar with the brand. So yeah, interesting. Of course, you got to like bend down or squat down to take a look. After taking my food, I just started to walk around and looked a bit fairly busy. And a very interesting feature of the lounge, because we're right at the basement, you can walk to the side and wow, you can see a few gates and a few aeroplanes. Fascinating. Gates had no aircraft at the moment. I was wondering whether I would see some. Oh yes, there's a plane landing. Yes, I'm hoping to see some aircraft pull in near the gate. That'll be really nice. Back in the lounge, the seats were all very comfortable and well spaced out, so even though there were many people in the lounge, they were all over the place, so we still had some privacy, as you can see. So take a walk around, and really like this nice pink seats by the left, which again are all very well spaced out, so this lounge gives you a very classy and open feel, which was very, very good indeed. Look at those pink seats. Wow, hot pink. Nice. And some still photos to show you the perspective and how much space there was. Very nicely spacious. Pity the barista wasn't there. Maybe there was a barista in the morning, I'm not sure. I'm here now in the late afternoon before my flight back to Singapore. Another perspective of this nice lounge. Air New Zealand Lounge, Melbourne Airport. Come visit it if you have the chance. Wow, cool, isn't it? No boarding calls for Singapore Airlines, but you can monitor the flight, no problem. Notice another section at the other side, so I went to take a look. It's a similar setup with seats, and there was also a smaller station for drinks, which had some wines and then the beers and the water and all that in the fridge below, as well as a coffee machine, as well as a water dispenser. And even right at the corner here, you got this beautiful side space with small tables and pink pillows, and yeah, I saw showers, so let's go take a look. Before that, I wanted to see whether there was any aircraft I could catch. If I looked outside the door, evidently none yet. Oh, there was one there, yeah. Okay, so this is where the shower cubicles are at one side of the lounge. The seats here are really quite private, and you can find the PowerPoints, of course these Australian PowerPoints with USB-A plugs as well. Now this is cool, at New Zealand Lounge with a unisex toilet with disabled friendly and a nice shower. I got no time to do a shower today, so it's okay. Show you where to go in the runner. Oh, very cool there. Thank you. Where's the hair dryer? Voila! Oh, that's awesome. We got no hair dryer. It's going to be a bit challenging. Whoops! This is what a non-disabled shower looks like, which is neat. Yep. Towels, shower stuff, and the good thing is for the non-disabled shower, which is cool, the hair dryer is under mirror, which is here. Okay, good. So don't use the disabled toilet if you want to shower. Yay, good. Alright, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about all I have to show you from the wonderful Air New Zealand Lounge, Melbourne Airport. We are going to head over to the SilverKris to check that out as well. One more time. Oh, many people are leaving now because probably there's a flight just departing. Yes, after spending some time here at New Zealand Lounge, I'm going to pop over to the Singapore Airlines SilverKris Lounge, which is one floor up from this lounge. Check out my other video. Before that could happen, I saw there was a Qatar Airways aircraft pulling in at the gate, so I hurriedly rushed to the windows by the side of the lounge to take a look. Yes, very good view of the plane as it comes in. As you can see, now the Qatar Airways has come to a stop, and the workmen, the airport staff in the yellow jackets will then begin to move and place all the blocks and do all the things they need to do. Thank you for the ground crew all over the world for making flying possible again, even as all of us are starting to fly again. It's a beautiful Air New Zealand Lounge as the door closes. Goodbye, New Zealand! Air New Zealand. Woo.